stunning discovery changed their family forever.
It's like looking in the mirror and being surprised every single time at what you see. Because in your head, like, you're a boy or a girl. And then you look in the mirror and you see something else.
Now this Farmington Hills family is opening up about their unexpected journey and how their experience could help other families. This local family sat down to share their feelings very publicly and very openly about something that is deeply private. Like most parents, Roz and Richard Keith will never forget the day they first brought home their little bundle of joy, a baby girl named Olivia.
Physically, she looked female. There wasn't any reason to question it. Olivia was definitely not a girly girl. She was very much a tomboy, really rough and tumble, would much rather jump all over the babysitters and camp counselors and play with Legos and more traditional, what people might call boy toys.
Throughout those early years, Roz started to notice some things about Olivia that made her wonder if there was something else going on.
We would go shopping and he would start to drift off to the boys' department.
Until one night when something undeniable happened.
There was a moment when, somewhere between the ages of 5, 6, 7 years old, sitting in the bathtub, and I was just hanging out, keeping her company, and this little voice piped up, "Mom, I'm a boy." I paused, and I didn't really want to react, and I looked at her and said, "Okay, do you want to be a boy?" And she said, "No, but I'm a boy."
Roz says that moment always stuck with her. It never came up again until one day about 2 years ago.
That's when she said to me, "Well, yes, I am going for a more masculine look. Mom, I'm transgender."
That's when Olivia changed her name to Hunter and for the first time didn't feel trapped.
I was just never happy. Didn't want to leave the house. I had anxiety levels like crazy, and I didn't know what to do. So everyone was always like either like playing with nail polish and like doing typical girl stuff, and then I was just kind of like sitting there like kind of just like, can I go home now? You're basically living a lie, and you're trapped inside of that lie until you can find a way to be yourself.
It's been a struggle the Keith family hasn't publicly talked about until now.
It's hard to talk about because I still think that for me, and maybe this is true for everybody in the family, but it's still a process. It's still something that we're learning to accept. We walk around the house, you see pictures of Hunter when he was Olivia. It's sort of, oh my God, it's a reality, and it's a very powerful reality.
As a family, they say they knew before they could do anything. They had to let go of the past, but it wasn't easy.
For 14 years, I thought I had 2 daughters, and our older daughter thought she had a baby sister. Here are all these beautiful young girls who are developing and very into the hair and the makeup and, the pretty dresses and getting ready for the parties and the dances. And looking at Hunter was a stark contrast, and that was really upsetting.
Roz and Richard made the decision to start helping their then 14-year-old transition from a teenage girl into a teenage boy.
That was the sadness for me, was that he just was struggling and that he wasn't becoming this lovely young woman that I expected to find.
Dr. Antonia Corretto is a therapist who specializes in helping transgender teens and adults.
I'll say to parents, did you know at 14 whether or not you were male or female? You knew. And so your kid knows that as well. This is not a choice. The choice is what to do about it. For many people, it's a choice between do I live or do I die?
For the first time in a very long time, the Keiths say Hunter really has changed.
He's happy. How can I argue with that? It's very emotional. He's a beautiful kid. He's so beautiful. And I just want to see him his life and be happy. And I don't want anything to stand in the way.
The Keith family hopes sharing their emotional journey will help other families understand the real meaning of acceptance.
For the people who say that like they will never accept their kid if they came out to them as transgender, then like do you love your child, or do you love the image that you had of your child?
So many emotions involved, and if you are looking for more information on groups in your community that help teens in a similar situation, we've posted a link on our website. Click on Detroit.com.